Hello. Good evening. Tuesday. The hardest day. Oh god, chat isn't working. Great start, great start. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for joining, Dave. Thanks for joining, Geordie. How you doing? Finally got Tomb Raider 3 working. But just as something starts working, something else collapses. Oh! Did you notice the title of the stream, Geordie? Ugh. Am I still live? Yeah, I think we're good. After Geordie sort of berated me in a friendly way, um, to look up the PC gaming wiki for Tomb Raider 3 to get it working, and I said, "I have, Geordie, I have. It doesn't work." And then I did check, and there was a solution, and it's now working. So, cheers, Geordie. The title is wholly ironic. I have no Kinnear suffer remotes. I'll put one in for you. How are you doing anyway, guys? Are you feeling better, Geordie? Oh, well, I'm sorry to not to share your own your life on the stream, but I know you haven't been feeling completely well. Oh, I mean, as I always am. It's half term next week, and I really feel it. It's like the closer you get to half term. I mean, cry me a river. Teaching holidays are pretty decent, but like the closer you get to half term, it just the week feels particularly elongated and long and difficult. Today was just insane, and I know tomorrow is going to be just as insane, if not more so. So, God's sake, just want to chill one. Um, Feeling better today. I've been blasting ass all day. What in God's... I imagine that means you've been sitting on the toilet, suffering from intense diarrhea. Oh, hey, Harry. Thanks for joining, dude. How are you doing? I haven't spoken to you in a few days. Tell me you fixed Tomb Raider 3. I did indeed. Hey, Yuri. It's working. No thanks to Geordie. I'll now revert back into the pretense that Geordie didn't help. Um, I'm actually quite taken by this bit of my beard, which I find quite frustrating because it sort of is quite a lot longer than everything around it. Looks really shite. Um, Hello, brother. I should not be here. Been crunching work, but I thought I would pop in. Crunching work. What have you got a deadline? Oh, okay. I'm trying to think if anything has happened today of note. So that's why I've not been here on the past few days. Yeah, I've been working on the essay. Why have you been crunching? If isn't it due in a long time in the future? Isn't crunching where you're forcing it out in the final weeks rather than just getting on it very early? I finally decided what to write about. Nice. Is it changed from what you were saying before? Something extremely exciting. Do tell. Everything in games is crunch, even essays, and it doesn't matter what time either. Like as soon as you start, crunch it. We want you in crunch conditions immediately, even though we've got 3 years for this. Start the crunch. I'm voluntarily crunching. Well, I think. I mean, to be fair, given that we've got someone who works in the games industry, can one voluntarily crunch if you're the one doing the work? Isn't the whole point of crunch that you're sort of being forced into unreasonable time constraints by the powers that be? Can you say, I've been working hard on my essay? So what is it? Spill the goss. What are you looking into now? There's a thick bass line in this song. Pick bass, though, I imagine. A lot of distortion. I've just realised I don't think you could hear any of the music. Oh. Yeah, so, whoa, God. I just looked at a massive paragraph. Um, I'm writing, how does Uncharted 4 show another route for AAA fidelity in games? I am writing to this explore the game as the whole game was handcrafted, no scanning or photos used. So it's to explore that if AAA games can be continued to be made without the use of scans and instead handcrafted so that it stands out like feel like Uncharted 4 does. Crazy that it's all handcrafted and looks as good as it does. Boom. Took me so long to write that mini paragraph. Oh, that's interesting. I mean, that was your original idea, wasn't it? When you told me the initial idea, though, that could be your essay. You've already written most of it, mate. Yeah. Hey, Carl. I think the bit that maybe I didn't get when you told me before, I thought you were just talking about handcrafted stuff in Uncharted, but to frame it in the context of scanning, the direction the industry's doing, making a case for handcrafting rather than scanning, I think, yeah, you could get a really good essay out of that. I agree. Because you're putting forward a case, like, so when you put it to me before, I thought you were just going to look into the handcrafted elements, and it was going to be sort of almost just a rundown of how things were done. But to frame it that way is feels like there's sort of a purpose behind the right. Oh, Sir Diving of Robshire as I live and breathe. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? Yeah, I was told yesterday my job could be going out and scanning objects and not building anything. It upsets me greatly. Yeah. I mean, I could, yeah. All I would say is, as you write that essay, maybe try and recognize your bias in that interaction. Recognize that you desperately want the fact that Uncharted does bespoke hand-built things to be the case because it suggests that your career is safe. But in the pursuit of truth, try and disregard the bias, if that makes sense. Or maybe even acknowledge it. Acknowledge it up front. I'm sure there's a good way of doing that. Optimization in games. Go on. Just shader creation, not unwrapping objects, right? That all sounds really good, though. I reckon you could get a stonking essay out of that, mate. Oh, wish I was writing an essay. Oh, cool. The dev team actually were using scans. And then they transferred. That's it. You've got the in. That's great. Yeah, you're on your way, man. That's a really sort of solid base to build it around. Because you've got a specific example of them rejecting it. But I suppose... Anyway. You know why we're all here? We're all here to slowly meander through the jungles of Tomb Raider 3. So I'm just going to bring down this sweet, sweet music. Is this mostly because of nanite and just chunking in infinite polys? Yep, pretty much. Absolutely no idea what that means, but Harry seems to, which is good. Might delete these names now. Don't need them anymore. I thought you were writing an essay about crackheads. Yeah, it's changed direction. We can't unwrap those objects as now we have to code shaders to do it for us, which is kind of interesting. But I saw bricks on a statue's face, so I fucking hate it. What? Did I say chunking? Oh, chucking. Oh, got you with you. Learn to read, mate. I can't. I've tried. I can read, but just not quickly and under pressure. I was chunking as a reading technique, ironically. Anyway, so let's go. Oh. Okay. Right. Hopefully we've got sound. And we can hear Lara. And everything's fine. You can see me, you can see the text. And for once in my goddamn life, everything is just fine and dandy. I'm going to presume... It's laggy and weird. Are you joking? Are you joking me? What? Was the frame rate weird when you were just watching me on video a second ago? This is it, guys. This is my breaking point. It's smooth now. Goddamn better be, guys. No, overground, it's okay. Weird. Oh God. Why? What could possibly be causing this? I know the webcam slip, mate. That's a stylistic choice. Let me just make sure everything. Yeah, I'm just making sure everything I don't need is closed. Christ, I didn't think I'd be struggling to run Tomb Raider 3. I should have thought that. All those booby tabs open. Close them. They giving you viruses now. Buttons are locked. It's like the gods of Tomb Raider 3 just hate me. I thought it looked not too bad. Cheers, DR. The voice of hope. Okay, so I think this is where the next level starts. Yes? Yes! And we've got a functioning cutscene! Have we?
Hello? Hello?
What? What do you want from me now?
Nothing that taxing. Are you alright?
Well, if you'd all stop, I might be just fine. Just 100%. Just...
If you'd all stop, who are you talking about?
All you... hundreds of you...
It looks absolutely fine to me. As in, as I watch.
Well, I'm not quite sure where you're coming from, but I just want to know about the Infada artifact. In the temple up there.
Voodoo magic and all, huh? I don't touch this stuff myself.
It's not voodoo. Look, is there anyone else here with you?
Yeah, Randy and Rory.
Who's this
Randy
loser?
and Rory? Where? What are you all doing here?
Well, they're staying put in that temple.
It's fine.
I told them not to. I warned them first. Not doing much now, I doubt, under half a ton of mudslide. Me. I'm leaving. Next bus out. This jungle is rooted enough rotting.
This guy's
for me.
terrifying.
I'd offer the same advice to you, but you don't seem like the type to take it. To care if I said you're gonna...
Oh, he's sipping a cocktail.
Yeah.
What? Who is he? He's so weird. Such a tonal difference to Chronicles. Hey, Jordy, he's back. Looks like you're running the game on Shit Pit Mark 2. Are you sipping a cocktail? Oh, I'm sipping a big thing of squash. But surreptitiously and sort of erotically, like a cocktail. I just watched the stream on my phone. It looked absolutely fine. This is now the furthest in Tomb Raider 3 I've ever got. Do you think it's appropriate for a man in his 30s to be using a straw? I mean, it's a good question. I feel like over the years, Carl, if I'm honest with you, my lips have loosened. I can't, and maybe this is speaking to a genuine and deep and worrying neurological problem, but I can't I can't. I find it more difficult to maintain the seal around a cup while drinking, if I'm honest. So, so a straw helps. Think of the turtles, man. It's a metal straw. Nice. The rest of the game will be all new to you. It will. You got fish lips. You what? Do you just dribble when you drink? But essentially, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Just I can't. The seal isn't secure. I need to sort of just watch the stream. Oh, that's another snake. Oh yeah, you're right. It isn't great. It is weird. Oh, for fuck's sake! Why? I can't believe this. I really thought I'd nailed it. I mean, there's one thing I could try. Hang on. I mean, but when I'm just looking at the task manager. That's not happening here. CPU's at 50%, memory at 38%, GPU at 15%. It's all fine. I don't get the impression that the system is stressed. I'm just going to try... I'm not even sure how to check power draw. Oh yeah, power usage. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it does say Tomb Raider 3 power usage very high. Want to limit FPS. Are you talking about in OBS? I don't think I have got it set to unlimited, but I'll check. Or in game. Oh, that's sort of I can't even be bothered to finish that sentence. It was Task Manager. Let's just double check that it wasn't something to do with the way it was being captured. Can you give me reports on this? Is it still shocking? It was good and it wasn't. Okay. Okay. Savaganda. No, there isn't anything running in the background.